Welcome back to Crop Talk with Karston. My name's Karston Donovan, and I know it's been quite a while since we have done one of these Crop Talk videos. I apologize, just been busy with different things, and to be honest, the Crop Talk videos hit the back burner a little bit. But with that being said, we are back. It's harvest season for everybody, which is an exciting time of year. And with it being harvest season, we thought we would let everybody know what those harvest prices are currently tracking at for wheat and barley, being that those two crops, and I guess also oats. I left oats out of this just because it's not a very popular crop in this area, but those crops are their harvest prices are tracked from the beginning of August till the end of August. So we're about a week in, which gives us a pretty good idea where those harvest prices are going to fall. But again, though, being that they're tracked all month long, they are subject to change. So let's get into it. Winter wheat is looking at a harvest price of $7.09, which is up significantly from the $5.75 projected price. Spring wheat and corzan are up to $6.84 from the $6.19 projected price. Durum is at $7.72, up from $6.98. Barley is actually down just slightly from the projected price of $4.20 to where it's tracking at for harvest price of $4.15. And then as we look at the organic side of things, organic winter wheat is at $13.74 for a harvest price. Organic spring wheat, $13.26. Organic durum, $14.95, which are all up from the projected prices that were set earlier this year. And then organic barley, following suit with barley, is down just a little bit. The projected price was $6.67, and the harvest price is tracking at $6.60. So wheat, we are seeing some pretty significant price increases from projected to harvest price, most notably winter wheat going up significantly. So what does that mean for you? If you purchased a revenue protection policy, for the harvest price to come into play, it would need to be a revenue protection policy. So if you have YP or yield protection, it would not come into play. But if you have a revenue protection policy, which I would say large majority of people do, then if you have a production or a yield loss for wheat, then that indemnity is going to be paid at the higher harvest price. So to use an example, let's say you have a 30 bushel guarantee and you cut 20 bushel, then you have a 10 bushel shortfall. So instead of those 10 bushels being paid at, for an example of the $5.75 projected price for winter wheat, it would be paid at that $7.09, at least what it's currently tracking at, which is obviously going to increase that payment quite significantly for you. And then as for barley, being that those prices slightly lower for the projected price to harvest price, if you cut barley barely over your guarantee for barley, then you might still be at an indemnity due to the price decrease. So hopefully that was some useful information for you. We'll continue to track those harvest prices. So if you have any questions or want to check back in a week or two with us, please feel free to reach out. That's what we're here for. Overall, we hope everybody has a great harvest. It's a safe harvest. And let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.